Brooklyn Independent Television.
In competitive cycling, Brooklyn Velo is a force to reckon with up and down the East Coast.
Welcome to Tour of New York.
Oh yeah.
Please make sure you have your numbers on your right fixed so that when you're in the riding position, we can see your numbers and you can be scored. We will be staging you in approximately 8 minutes.
So people often don't understand cycling. They think of people on their bikes by themselves, but it really is a team sport. And the group of riders, any mass start race, which is where everybody starts at the same time, that group is called a peloton.
This race is run by Greg Avon. He's a local promoter. There's a few promoters who run races in New York City. There's races in Central Park, Prospect Park, and a few others. There'll be a race in Harlem, a once-a-year event that they close streets down for that's coming up in a few weeks. There's Floyd Bennett Field in Brooklyn. There's racing out there every Tuesday night. Director Sportif is generally a strategy kind of role. It's like an overall planning of who's going. He's picking which guys are racing at which events, how the strategy will unfold during the race, calling the strategy while the race is going on.
When I went into my race today, I knew right away, okay, I have to start doing jumps. Jumps means you do 10-second efforts on the bicycle, and then you do 20-second recovery. So it's like you go on the bike, you put out 85% effort, and doing like little sprint starts, and then you recover, you do it again, recover, and that helps you with these races a lot. Because then when the field surges back and forth, you'll have that get up and go to go with it and sit back down, and it brings your heart rate up and down.
2 laps to go. 2 laps.
And I raced a little bit when I was a young kid, and then was away from the sport for many years. And then about 5 years ago, I guess I got a hybrid commuter bike, and that's when I kind of started coming here and doing laps. And I'd come here and do 1 lap and go home at first, and gradually I just kept coming back, and eventually I got fast enough to stay with the morning ride. I strive to get in what they call a breakaway. It's when a group of riders sort of get away from the main field.
In bike racing, you've got a few different types of racers, and it generally is about how people train and their fitness, and also a little bit of body type and how they're built. It's sprinters, which tends to be a little bigger guys, a little more muscular. Those guys tend to save it for the whole race and just hide within the group, and they're staying out of the wind and they're not doing any work. And at the finish there, it's all or nothing. Then there's climbers. Tends to be people who are gonna obviously go out of town for races where there's big mountains, and tend to be built thinner, lighter, not always, but just generally slimmer build than a sprinter.
Rise to the women.
There's nothing that gets you into shape better or faster than racing. Just nothing. If you keep racing, you get better, and you get better fast.
98% of our riders are Brooklyn-based, and so we like to race locally and support the local races. And certainly Prospect Park is a great place to ride. Aside from races, just recreationally, there's a lot of riders that train in the park, and there's a great community here.
Become a fan on Facebook, like Brooklyn Independent Television.